In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to upgrade the ArduPilot firmware on an autopilot using the SD card. So normally users will upgrade their firmware using the USB port, and that is a great quick way to do it. But in cases where you don't have easy access to the USB port, say for example the vehicle is in a remote location and maybe it's connected over telemetry or the LTE network, something like that, in those cases being able to update via the SD card is very convenient. Now, a few caveats. This feature is new for 4.5, and it also only works on H7-based autopilots, which have a larger space for the bootloader. Also, it doesn't work for every single STM32 H7-based autopilot. There were some situations where we couldn't enable it. In any case, if you would like to use this feature for a particular autopilot and you can't get it working, please post on the Discord or Discuss forums and we'll have a look. So let's go through the instructions. By the way, all those instructions are on the ArduPilot wiki. So just search for loading firmware via SD card and hopefully you'll find the instructions. Okay, so the first step is to make sure that we've got the latest bootloader on the autopilot. No manufacturer ships with a bootloader that includes this new feature, so you have to upgrade it yourself. So I've got an EDU 650 connected via HereLink, and that HereLink is connected to my PC using Wi-Fi. So here it is. We'll just go and check and make sure that it's running. Yes, it's running 4.57, so that's good and recent. So now we will go to the setup screen, install firmware, and we're going to push this bootloader update button to update to the 4.57 bootloader. Now I should warn you that there is a small chance of bricking the board. That's never happened to me. I think it's extremely rare, but yeah, it is apparently possible. Just push yes a couple of times. Great. And it's now updated the bootloader. And now we can reboot the autopilot to get it to use that new bootloader. So that's happening now. Great, so now hopefully we have the latest bootloader on the autopilot. Next thing we need to do is we need to get the firmware version that we want to use. So I've already got 4.57 on the vehicle, so maybe let's try upgrading it to our latest beta, which at the time of filming is 4.60 beta 2. So we'll go to the firmware.ardupilot.org site. I'm using a copter, so we'll select copter. I want the beta, so we'll click on the beta link. Then I have to find the autopilot. I'm using a cube orange, so that's it here. And in the directory, you'll hopefully find a file which has the abin extension. That's the special file version that we use for this procedure. So if you don't see that, it means that the autopilot does not support updating via the SD card. Okay, so I'll click on that and download it. It's very quick. That appears in my downloads area. Now, one tricky thing is when you download the firmware, it'll have the name, for example, arducopter.abin. For it to work, for the upload to work, though, you need to rename it. So we need to rename it to ArduPilot.abin. So we've done that now. Next, we need to upload it to the vehicle. So, of course, we could pull the SD card out if it's close by and put the file in the top directory. But another way to do it is to use mavftp. So using a ground station like Mission Planner, go to the config mavftp screen. Then you can select the top directory. And you should see APM in there. So we're putting it at the same level as the APM directory. And then we can go right mouse button click, upload. And then we can select that file that we just downloaded. And now it'll upload. So the ArduPilot.abin file has been uploaded now. And next thing is we need to power cycle the autopilot. If we try rebooting it only, we will find that it has not upgraded, unfortunately. So Yes, we actually need to power cycle it. So let me go do that. Here we are, it is power cycling. And it's taking quite a little bit of time to reboot, which is a good sign. It should take about 30 seconds to a minute to do the firmware upgrade. There we go. If we check the version, hopefully the version will appear. Okay, I don't immediately see the version. But we can force the version by reloading our parameters. If all has gone well. Yes, there it is. 460 beta 2. That's what we wanted to see. Also, actually, if you go to the mavftp directory, top level, if it's flashed successfully, you'll see this ardupilot-flash.abin file there. That means it's worked. So there we go. That's it. Hopefully that's useful.